Hi, welcome. Day 28. Today we're just gonna go through a nice seated series of stretches just to relax and take some stress away from you and give you some stretching. So you're just gonna come down onto the floor, either on your mat or a towel or just the floor. I want you to sit up nice and tall. And you can sit cross-legged, and if that's not comfortable, you can have your legs extended. We're just gonna sit here for a little bit, and then we're gonna come onto our hands and knees and do some stretches from there. So I just want you to sit up nice and tall and slowly bring your shoulders to your ears and down. Good, all the way up and down. Keep going, a few more, lift up and down. One more time, bring it all the way up and down. Nice. Circle your shoulders back, down and around. So the other option is to roll your mat or sit on a pillow. That will help elevate your seat, which will give you some relief in your hamstrings and your low back if you're tight through there when you're in a seated position. Okay, two more. One more. Nice. From here, drop your chin to your chest. Just pressing your shoulders away from your ears. Taking some big breaths in and out. I want you to think about circling your head in a half circle. So ear to your right shoulder. Chin to your chest, ear to the left shoulder. You're still sitting nice and tall. Couple more. One more time each way. Back center, shoulder check just to the right, and shoulder check to the left. And come back center. Interlock your fingers, and I want you to press your hands towards me, but press your shoulders away from your ears, sitting as tall as you can. You're trying to create a little bit of resistance here as you press forward. Press your shoulders down. All right, taking your hands above your head, nice and strong and tall. Shift your gaze to your hands above. Same thing, shoulders are still away from your ears. So if you find they're creeping up here, I need you to think about pressing down. Just take some big breaths in and out. Let's slowly separate, bring our hands into capital L's, our arms into capital L's, and then just squeeze your elbows towards your rib cage as you pull down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. All the way down. You're going to interlock your fingers behind your back and lift up. Sit tall, shoulders away from your ears. I just want you to bring your hands, don't let go, to your right hip. And then I want you to tilt your ear towards your right. Nice. From here, change sides. Bring your hands to your left hip, they're still interlocked. And then tilt away towards that right side. Nice. From here, take your right arm across your body, bend at the elbow and just gently press or push your shoulders away from your ears. So I'm just gently pressing my arm, just stretching my shoulder. Still sitting nice and tall. change sides. Take your left arm across, bend at your elbow, and just gently press. Make sure your shoulders are nice and even. Okay, let's go back to that right arm. You're gonna reach all the way to the ceiling, bend your elbow, and then come behind and just gently pull across. At the same time, I want you to look straight ahead. Try not to curve forward. Sit tall, tall, tall. And I'm just gently pulling across. Nice, and release, change sides. Lift up, bend, and gently pull across. Now, depending on how tight you are through your shoulders, it may be really hard to sit up in this position. The other option is just to pull your wrist across. Keep your head up. So I'm just basically pressing the back of my head into my arm. Nice, and release it down, just shake it out. Okay, from here, give me a big side bend, shift your gaze to the hand above. And side bend the other way. Okay, come back center, sit nice and tall, rotate in one direction. So lifting from the crown of your head, stacking your shoulders and your hips, so have a look. Let's go the other way, nice and tall. Beautiful, and from here, just take a big inhale up and exhale down. I slowly want you to shift forward onto your hands and knees. So come forward onto your hands and knees. And from here, you're just gonna round your spine to the ceiling, tuck your chin to your chest. And then release to tabletop. And then slight arch in your low back, press your shoulders away from your ears, press your heart forward and shift your gaze forward. Pull your belly button to your spine. And again, let's round it up. And then press your heart forward. Shift your gaze, light arch in your low back, but stay nice and tight through your core. Excellent. From here, you're going to turn onto your side. You're going to stack your shoulder and your wrist and your elbow, and you're going to reach up to the ceiling. If you want a little more intensity, you can lift that leg. Everything stays in a nice straight line. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Come back to your tabletop and let's switch sides. So stack your shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Lift up to the ceiling. If you want a little more intensity, you're going to lift that leg. Nice. So just keep your head in line with your spine. Inhale and exhale. I'm just going to turn back so I can see you. Nice. Come back to tabletop. Bring your toes together. Take your knees nice and wide. You're going to sit your seat to your heels. Press your armpits towards the floor and rest your forehead on the mat. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, you can bring them here, your hands down by your side. Nice side body stretch, resting your head on the mat or on your arm. Nice, and walk your hands through to the other side. Nice, and then come back center. You're gonna walk your hands forward. Just gonna give me a big front body stretch. So you're just gonna press your hips towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears, shift your gaze forward. So you're just pressing gently forward. Nice. And I want you to just add some movement here. So sit back and press forward. So just going only through your range of motion. Sit back onto your heels. Press forward. Nice. Keep going. Couple more. So you sit back onto your heels just like we did. So what it looks like from the side is sit back. Press forward. Sit back. Press forward. Nice. One more time. Sit back. And press forward. Nice. Just holding that stretch. Opening your chest. I want you to try to take some big deep breaths in and out. So inhale. And exhale. Do two more. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Nice. And then sit back again, all the way onto your heels. Again, from here, come to your hands and knees, and then let's come all the way down onto the ground, onto our backs. So just come all the way down. Whether you roll down like that or roll onto your side, we're just gonna start with a glute stretch, so figure four. So pull your knees to your chest. Nice. Now you can grab underneath if you can. If not, just keep your hands here. Use this bottom knee to drive the top leg forward. If that's too intense, come back here and just push this top leg away. Again, I want you to extend your bottom leg all the way to the ceiling. And then you're going to slowly lower both legs all the way to the ground in an open figure four. Just letting your hip, rib, and pelvis come open. Just inhale and exhale. Take some big deep breaths in and out. Good. Let's uncross that top leg. Take that straight leg, cross it over. Should be on the other side now. Gently pull your knees to your chest. Just inhale and exhale. Good, and slowly lift it all the way up. Holding it there, and then open all the way to figure four. Holding that stretch. Sorry, my alarm's going off. Holding that stretch. Just letting it open up. coming out of that stretch, bend your knees, your feet are flat on the floor. Bring your arms out to the side. Just gonna drop your knees to one side, your head goes the opposite direction, or focus your gaze on the ceiling. Bring it up through the center to the other side. Shifting your gaze the opposite direction, or to the ceiling above. From here, you're going to roll to your side body. And you're going to come into a quadriceps stretch. So grabbing where you can, or the back of your sock, or your tights, or your sweatpants. Thinking about pressing your foot into your hand. Staying relaxed through your upper body. Stretching the front of your hip and your quadricep. From here, gently rolling to the other side. So you're going to roll onto your other side, come into the position, press your hip forward. So make sure that you're in line, shoulder, hip, and knee in line. This leg on the bottom can be straight or bent. Feels good for you. Nice, and from here you're going to release that and slowly push it up to seated position. Coming to however you're comfortable again. Just sitting up nice and tall. Straight or bent legs, your choice. As you can. I want you to drop your chin to your chest. From here, I want you just to give me those half circles, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to the other shoulder. Center. Let's just stretch our hamstrings. So you're going to extend your legs. Inhale up. Exhale as you hinge forward with a nice flat back, and then release your head, neck, and shoulders. Let it go. Just focus on your breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. As tall as you can. One more time. Big inhale up. Exhale as you hinge forward from your hips as far as you can go. And then slowly release your head, neck, shoulders. Let it go. Gently roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae, just stacking them one at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Beautiful. And then coming back to just sitting however you're comfortable. We'll just reset our central nervous system. So you're going to take a big inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. As you exhale, it's a big sigh, just let it go. You're going to do that 2 more times. I really need to hear that sigh. So inhale up. exhale, big sigh, let it go. You see your cat and dog do this all the time. One more time. Inhale. Big sigh, let it go. Nice. Take one more big breath in. Exhale down. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for day 20.